It was the best-selling vehicle of any type in the whole entire world for 2023, 2024, and maybe even 2025. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff, Ford and Isuzu, and today we're talking about this 2023 Tesla Model Y long-range all-wheel drive. Let's dive in. I have a tendency to ramble on about these Teslas because there's just so much to talk about. They're so different than any other vehicle in the world. A lot of times these videos go 20 minutes, but I promise I'll try to do this one quicker. Visit our YouTube page, Scarff, Ford and Isuzu. I have lots of videos on Teslas if you want more information. I've bought and sold hundreds of Teslas over the past years. I own a Tesla Model 3 myself. I've been commuting in that one for 3 years. They are fantastic products. Very different than pretty much any other vehicle on the road. They're pretty much in a class of their own. Even compared to other EVs, they're very different than most other EVs that are offered for sale. There are imitators, there are copiers, but Tesla's been making EVs since around 2008 when it came out with the Tesla Roadster. Then 2012 it came out with the Model S, pioneering over-the-air updates. Yeah, they had over-the-air software updates on vehicles back in 2012. A lot of people have followed suit. And as people catch up to Tesla's previous technology, Tesla's just that much further ahead. This is a nice clean unit, 2023, very low miles, only 9,149 miles. A lot of other 2023 Model Ys are right around 20,000 miles, so this has about half the average miles as most 2023 Teslas for sale as of May 2025. And we also notice that this has the full self-driving computer 4. This vehicle does not have full self-driving included. You can subscribe to it for $99 a month, or you can buy it for $8,000. So there are two full self-driving computers. There's a computer 3, which is the older hardware, and there's a full self-driving computer 4, which is the latest and greatest hardware from Tesla. So it will operate even better if you decide to use it or buy it. A lot of times when you take ownership of Tesla, you transfer it to your Tesla account and you get access to your mobile app. Tesla will often give people like a 30-day trial for the full self-driving. I can tell you, me using full self-driving for the past 3 years, it's come a long way than it did 3 years ago. I have a 12-mile commute to work and back, and most of that commute is done hands-free because full self-driving is now hands-free. It does require you to pay attention. There's a camera here, so if you take your eyes off the road too long, you look at your phone, you look at the screen, it'll give you a warning message, and if you don't listen to the warning message, it will deactivate the system. And if you get too many strikes, it'll actually put you in temporary restriction for a few weeks before it will give you access again. So Tesla's being very careful to make sure people don't abuse the system. But with the hands-free, it's really nice. I have my hands on my lap, and I pretty much have my 12-mile commute without touching the steering wheel, not touching the brake or the throttle. I'm just along for the ride. I'm the supervisor. I'm like the foreman watching the workers work, ready to intervene if I see any danger. But 95% of the time, the car does a great job. And sometimes when I think about maybe me getting the car to change lanes, because I think we should be in the next lane for an oncoming exit, it's almost like the car knows already and it will change lanes before I even have a chance to activate the lane change via the turn signal. It is amazing. I see, this is why my videos go on for 20 minutes, but we'll keep this rolling along. We notice that the majority of the functionality is in the screen. People criticize Tesla for that, but this screen is infinitely reconfigurable. My screen over the last 3 years has changed. I've gained features because it's not tied to hard buttons and knobs. It can constantly get software updates and improved. So this is one of the few cars that actually gets better the older it gets. It gains features. What other vehicle that's a few years old has gained features that is a better vehicle than it was when you bought it 2 or 3 years ago? I don't know of anything else besides a Tesla. These over-the-air updates, there's actually one to download right now. These over-the-air updates are constantly improving safety, improving features, adding features. Look at all this stuff. There's a depth to this screen. This is like an iPad. This is like the Apple engineers have designed this screen. There's no other screen with a depth to this on any other vehicle that I've experienced. Tesla is not just an automotive company, they're really truly a tech company. A lot of other automotive companies, they're great at making the mechanical bits, but when it comes to the software, there's a lot to be desired. Not the case with Tesla. So lots of apps. There's an arcade, so you can play video games while maybe you're waiting to supercharge. There's theater. modes. You can watch Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. You can't do this while you're driving. You do it while you're parked. Maybe you're supercharging, you're waiting for your spouse to do grocery shopping while you're waiting in the car, things like that. There's karaoke mode. You can have a karaoke party. You can actually do that while you're driving. Then we have the toy box, where you have the silly things like the whoopee cushion. You can have the car play a light show. You have a colorizer, so you can change your vehicle's the color of your vehicle's avatar if you decide to wrap it. I mean, there's an infinite, pretty much, you have the whole spectrum of colors here: matte, metallic, solid. There's a boom box, so you can actually play music through your horn. Maybe you're having a picnic, you can listen to your music through the horn. You can change the sound of the horn. You can make it sound like a goat. You can make it sound like an old-fashioned horn. You can make it sound like La Cucaracha, multi-track recorder, sketch pad. Some of the stuff is silly. Some of the stuff is actually really helpful. We have these amazing live Google Maps. This comes with premium connectivity. This actually has LTE cell phone data beamed right to the car. So with premium connectivity for 10 bucks a month, you don't even need to stream data from your phone. It goes right to the car. So when you're watching Netflix, listen to music. There's lots of great music. There's YouTube music, which I like. There's Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Sirius XM, TuneIn Radio. So many cool apps that you can get. Here's another update. Here's another recent update, live weather maps. 2 weeks ago, you didn't have this on your car. Now all of a sudden, you've gained this feature. You can also get a weather forecast as well. Tesla has an amazing supercharging network. So people always often worry about charging, but Tesla's got your back. Look at, they have 20,000 superchargers throughout the United States, so you can pretty much drive almost anywhere in the United States without having to worry about charging. Within 10 miles of us, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supercharging locations. They're popping up everywhere. Tesla has an amazing trip planner. No other car manufacturer, no other EV has a trip planner like Tesla has. This takes the range anxiety out of owning an EV. For instance, if we wanted to drive to Spokane, Washington, which is well out of the range of this vehicle right now since it's only at 42%, I just put the destination into the navigation system as 225 miles and it plans a trip for me. It tells me where to charge, how long to charge for, how much range I'll have when I get to my destination. So just as long as you put the destination you're going to, the car is not going to leave you hanging. It's not going to take you to a destination in your navigation system if you don't have enough range. It'll tell you don't have enough range to make it, or it will route you to a supercharging or a charger to make sure that you make it to your destination on time. And a lot of times when it comes to charging, it might only have you charge at a specific location for 8 to 10 minutes because where a vehicle charges is not linear. It's not constant. The charging rate depends on how empty the battery is. Generally, when the emptier the battery is, the faster it will charge. As the battery gets fuller, the charge rate slows down. So sometimes it will use a trip plan. It'll tell you, okay, you're only going to charge for 8 minutes here. That will maximize the charging speed and your time. And then maybe when we go past another supercharger, you'll charge for another 8 minutes versus just staying at that one charger and charging for 40 minutes or a half hour. So the trip planner really makes the best use of your time. Awesome stuff. Look at, I'm already 10 minutes into this video. I promised I wouldn't go 20 minutes, but look, it's not easy to do. This one has a nice WeatherTech all season mats. It has this nice aftermarket strip right here, which adds USB and USB-C connectivity. I really like that. Would want to get that for my own car. Very comfortable, supportive seats. They don't look extravagant like a BMW, but these are very comfortable, very supportive, very adjustable. We have a cargo rack, which is a nice accessory as well. Love the shape and design of the Model Y. It's very minimalist. We also have a WeatherTech cargo area protector for here. This is an inflator kit. Teslas do not have spare tires, so it has an inflator kit with goo in it that will fill in the hole and inflate the tire until you get to a tire repair shop where you can get that tire fixed or replaced. Even though the Model Y is a compact, it has amazing interior space. I mean, look at all this interior space. I'm 6'2". I have amazing amount of headroom, amazing amount of interior space. I was actually trying to sell my grandmother on a Tesla. Uh, and she has a Nissan Murano, and she was saying, oh, I need the back seat to be very comfortable. We go out to dinner dates with our friends, and I sit in the back seat a lot. Well, I can tell you, I have a lot more space in this Model Y than a Murano, and this is about the same size as a Murano. But since we don't have gas tanks, drive shafts, exhaust systems going through the floor, it just allows for more interior space. It is very comfortable, very remarkably spacious in here. It's like a magic trick. And the Model Y is one of the safest crossover SUVs on the road. The weight of the battery being so low is like a keel and anchor keeping it planted to the ground. It has one of the lowest rollover risks out of any other crossover SUV that you can buy. Safety is very important to Tesla. It's important to a lot of people. So not only is this one of the most technologically advanced vehicles, it's also very quick. We'll have dual electric motors. This thing can rocket to 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. You can put a lot of purpose-built sports cars to shame. You can fold down the rear seats. There's actually a camp mode, so you can camp in here. There's a camp mode which will allow you to shut off all the other systems that sap electricity, allows you to watch the entertainment system, heat or cool the vehicle, and you can go for days on camp mode. It really makes best use of the vehicle's systems, so you don't have the power steering primed or other systems that you would use while the vehicle is driving. You don't need that while you're camping. You just really need the entertainment system or heat or air conditioning. We have the cargo area cover. We have the WeatherTech cargo area protector here, and we have lots of storage. No gas tank, no exhaust system. Look at how deep this storage compartment is. And then we have storage on this side, and we have storage on that side as well. I'm definitely gonna keep this video under 20 minutes, but lastly, I'd like to leave the other thing with EVs. Obviously, gas savings is a big thing on people's mind with EVs, but the other thing that people don't realize is you're gonna save money on maintenance. Internal combustion engine powered cars have thousands of moving components. They require regular dealer maintenance. You have oil changes, transmission flushes, fuel system cleansings, all sorts of services that you have to do to maintain a vehicle. This does not have a complex emission control system. It has regenerative braking, which will make the brakes last well over 100,000 miles. It's almost like owning an appliance. Really, the only maintenance you're gonna do are tires, wiper blades, and a cabin filter. This has a biodefense mode. It has a cabin filter that's about 10 times bigger than the next biggest cabin filter in any other vehicle. It can filter allergens, pollutants, harmful particles. People sought refuge in their Teslas during the California fires. The biohazard defense mode kept dangerous smoke particles from the vehicle. It continues to clean and filter the air in the vehicle. It pressurizes the cabin so that the only way that air can get in the vehicle is through that giant HEPA filter. This is why my videos go 20 minutes, you see, and I could go on and on. I have even scratched the surface. Come visit our YouTube page, Scarff Ford, if you want to see some more videos on Teslas. So much information, more to come. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and hope to see you soon.